Yeah, and they've got to really worry about EG move around the map. Speaking of EG, they've done a bit of a role swap for this game. It looks like Zai's going to be playing the Brew, and Fear will be playing a support Shaman. So we'll talk about that more in a sec, but let's introduce the teams quickly. Universe on the Tide. Zai will be farming the Brew and rushing a bottle, I imagine. PPD are on the Alchemist for now. We've got Fear on the Shaman, and that puts Arteezy actually into the side lane, not going mid like he so often does on the Radiant side, at least on the Naga. And then on the Radiant, we've got HGT Hyper Glory Team, pretty hot on the jungle bat. ZSMJ the Doom,
30 seconds to battle.
I believe Doyu's the streaming site, right? So just S on the Ancient Apparition. And Kaka will be handling the Emperor's Spirit. Last but not least, Icy on the clock. Nobody gonna fight just yet, but EG do get some good wards up and will at least have some control over this jungle early on.
The battle begins.
Double damage!
And battery assault won't be effective against the illusions either, so there's very little solo kill potential there. All right, well, Zai on the core roll. I mean, you could argue he usually is anyway on the Enigma, but a traditional core roll anyway. Going mid is the Brew, so matchup against Ember early on. And both heroes generally do pretty well against other melees, so we'll be interested to see as the edge, but with Brew's really good auto attack damage, I think Kaka's going to have trouble early on from those crits, those Drunken Brawler crits. Yeah, it only takes 50 magic damage to remove it, and the Panda would do 75 with the level 1 clap, so would be able to instantly clear it. But he's got it now, so it's only one wave of advantage, I guess you would say, for the Ember. Uh-oh, hold that thought, top lane. Icy's been caught out by the Alchemist Dunk. He got in way too far, and EG will collect an early first blood. While bottom lane Universe, they want to threaten him, but just don't have the lockdown to kill this Tide. In fact, Universe is going in. And he can't farm. His camp's sentry'd off for now, and he hasn't been stacking this camp either. He's not off to a great start here. Yeah, he did manage to get his level 3, but it's now going to be harder for him to jungle, and he doesn't have golems yet, which is good news for him. Yeah, the awkward part is, if you want to help your team, you'd rather not be Batrider at this stage of the game. Yeah, I wasn't actually watching. I was just checking out the matchup in the mid lane and then looking at top. The first blood. They are targeting Universe bottom lane. Unfortunately, it's a melee here on the Doom, so can't really take advantage of that chilling touch. Yeah, he really can't zone someone out of the lane, and in fact, often will get bullied if he doesn't have help. But he'll get slightly earlier farm, and maybe this is where the Doom just... they look to ZSMJ to get a quick Blink Dagger and start making plays faster than you normally would.
Shadow Shaman, my old friend.
Kaka hoping for a rune top and about to scout this dire courier coming towards mid, delivering the bruise boots. Unfortunately, it's an illusion from bottom, which Pretty Hall will take, but they'd much rather have that for the Ember Spirit mid. Oh no, they're going on top now. Icy got caught out. Pulled in by a net. Yeah, that's really not a strong killing combo though. Running the Doom H apparition. I know that's Puppy's preferred build. He actually doesn't even take cold feet, or if he does, he only gets a single point in it. And even if you do, I still feel like in a lot of cases that the others are still better. Certainly the Chilling Touch in most games. And it's just it's a much safer build, because if you don't get those early kills, you still can offer a lot to your team in fights. Dropping a nice Vortex, then there's some sort of AoE nuke follow-up. Or even single target. We're gonna make a rotation now, bringing the Alchemist towards mid. They've got a Brewmaster split. Looks like EG want to set Zaya for success here. Remember, has he dropped a Remnant? Yeah, he's got one at the tower. Zai's actually, or PPD's not. I see a support, I'm just thinking Zai, but yeah, PPD's not thinking for that. He's got a smoke ready. Could use it potentially, but they're rotating him more towards mid. They're bringing in Fear as well. That Remnant is still up, and he'll just zip out. He is on a good timing for his Blink Dagger, though. 6.5 minutes in, and yeah, no early Tranquil Boots for Pretty Hall, or a bottle, just straight into the Blink. Oh, he's in good position to reveal this, and he's got Firefly. But they are able to get initial stun off, and now they can clap him. They might steal this neutral stack too. Pretty Hall's got to head to the north, but PPD's there to greet him. Can he deny himself to neutrals? Gets a boulder toss. The creeps are also wailing, but won't actually find the opening. Kaka comes in. He didn't pop his Flame Guard before going invis, so won't have a kill opportunity here, it looks like. Maybe tries to jump the brew after the split ends. He will he? He's thinking about it. Yep, out comes the Flame Guard. Then he pulls him in with the Siren Chain, holding Zai in position. He's got the triple Remnant available. He wants to bring him into kill range before he does it, but meanwhile, he gets stunned. Fear finds a kill top of the Clockwork. The Doom comes out, but the Ember may go down for this. No, actually, the backups arrive. ZSMJ dooms him, and then gets up a right click. Kaka will end up surviving. They get the double, but they lost their Clockwork again in the off lane. So call it an even trade, I suppose, overall.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
The one thing that's interesting this game, Winter, is Arteezy has gone for 2 points in Ensnare early, and when we see him go mid, he normally skips this, and yeah, he's getting the kills, but it does slow down his economy a bit if he wants to farm the jungle quickly, and it's a trade-off to slow him down. Well, HGT are about to get the Blink Dagger soon on the Bat Rider, and he's about to hit level 7 as well. Kaka going in with the Searing Chain Sleight of Fist. Can't really kill up Zai, but just wants to harass him a bit. And we are about to see HGT get level 6 on, or more on all of their core.
Players here.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
My legs! I can't feel my legs!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, well, in good news, I am back in the game. Hopefully Dota 2 cooperates and doesn't crash again. As HGT make a move with that Batrider Blink, wanting to jump, but Universe and PPD very far back. Yeah, they had this Observer Ward. They came through the river, so I don't think they walked right past it, but someone might have walked down into there before I reconnected.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He's actually going. Maybe they get a trade though, at the very least. They will doom the Tidehunter, and if they want to drop the last they can, but they're trying to reserve it. They'll get the kill without needing to use it. Pretty well. Oh, long range stun, nearly finishing him off very low, but mech'd up by DSMJ. Kept alive while in the mid lane. Zai will clean up Kaka. So they lose their Ember Spirit as the trade. It did not cost them a Brewmaster split, just Fear's rotation. He's got wards up. Say goodbye to your tier 1 mid.
Radiant's top tower has been denied. Radiant structures are fortified.
Nice tower deny though in the top lane. Up against the Naga and her illusions. Still manages to find it. They hex the SMJ. They've got Clap and Split. I think they're going to go for this one. They will. Firefly's been used. And actually, it's Pretty Haw who will take the bullet. Mech, not available. Then Clock comes hooking in. They still have a Ravage ready. It's easier fighting with their full complement of ults. In comes the Ember, straight on top of the enemy squad. He does tank all the nuke damage. Doesn't really take any. Now tries to chase Universe. Eats an Anchor Smash, but still keeps him pursuing him. Can he finish this? He's got Siren Chains in 5. PPD's going to stun him though. He's forced back, and the tower goes to the Brute. So EG, they take 2. He's got the face. Oh, he whips on the sleight of fist Searing Chains just out of range. And that will end the aggression. And Arteezy is getting a little space top to farm now.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
That is yet another tower deny for HGT. It's still gold for EG though. Yeah, counting the last hit if a hero gets it, it's close to that. Both teams really they're online, but EG is much more so. Up by 6k gold, 4k experience, and all their Blink initiations ready to go. Whereas you look at HGT, they've really just got the Doom Mech and the Bat Blink, and that's about it as far as big items. He's 3-0-4. Fear's had a fantastic start, preying on the Clockwork top lane and then using the wards to take the tower mid. And with the Acid Spray here and the Shaman wards counting on Roche, it will not last long. Arteezy's looking forward to an Aegis, and with the Roche kill, they'll be close, but they're a little bit nervous about going in fully and committing to this.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the down.
Precious bee.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah, meanwhile, Kaka tries to push in the middle lane, and although he clears out the wave, he just doesn't really have much tower killing potential, and that's actually kind of the issue for HGT in general. Lots of gank, really no push. Yeah, but by the time he's got a Battle Fury, EG could, in theory, have dropped wards on every single tower in the map. Oh, sorry. It'll be Lasso. Can they pull him up onto the high ground? No, they can't. They're committing a lot onto this Brewmaster with the Aegis, and then Icy will hook in, then chases out Universe, pulls him with the Cogs. The Ember's going to join this one. They're at Flight of Fisting through the... And Dota almost crashed again. It gives us a brief respite at least. But now the Brewmaster split. Finish off pretty hard with the boulder toss, then turning around and cycloning up the Ember. Can dispel this as soon as the boulder toss is ready. Brings Kaka down, and then with the high ground vision, it looks like they're still able to stun him. Another boulder toss and a Hex potentially. No fear. He gets doomed. He's out of this fight for now, which means Kaka can jump forward for him. Maybe even kill off Zai as well. This could actually go quite well. Siren Chain Sleight of Fist once again failing to connect, but still gets the kill on Fear. The Brewmaster Aegis ends. They might be able to kill him a second time. Another out stun. There's their follow-up. Blade Guard's ready. They can go in. Siren Chains. Everything holding Zai in position. And now, looks like he will go down. The Sleight of Fist drops into the creep, but brings Kaka back just in time. They get rid of the Aegis and they kill the Shadow Shaman as well. Yeah, Tide, Shaman, Brew, and the Aegis. That did not look good for them, but they just didn't finish the Ember off. As soon as the Cyclone got dispelled, he was able to get all the way up to the high ground, and EG had to chase too far. Couldn't burst him down. They've got, as we mentioned, a lot of ways to control the Naga, but Dota's giving me heart attacks, man. These little micro freezes, and it feels like every time the game's gonna crash. I'm guessing something must have been screwed up in the patch, because this was not happening before. Uh-oh, pretty hot. Jeez. The double blinks and just an instant assassination from EG. Clap into a Hex and down will go. Yeah, and this was also with those early points in Ensnare. He did get a couple of kills though, so it somewhat paid off. And EG have just gotten so much else from objectives. Tower gold, Roshan gold, and hero kill gold.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
to Inferno.
For now, EG have fully taken over the jungle. Yeah, well, I'm not holding my breath for this to last very long, but we'll enjoy it while we can. HGT smoked up and making the move to defend this tier 2, but it's really dead already. Outside, it's the first one caught up. The Embersphere taking some damage, and the Ravage comes forth from Universe. ZSMJ, who's he gonna do? He BKBs, but he can't find the target yet. He's thinking about it. He finally uses Arteezy, but the tower's already fallen. The Shaman wards still stand here and force HGT off of it. And in the end, they lose their clockwork. They get the Shaman, but they also lose the tower, and they may lose pretty hard as well. Trapped behind the trees, has nowhere to run. This Bat Rider's going back to the well. And EG, they're just taking too many objectives at this point. Only one outer tower still remains at this point. Yeah, and it's just they can't really deep push. They don't kill towers quickly. Their team fight it's actually decent because of all the really good single target lockdown. Yeah, that's if they do, then the question is like, what's next? And that's where I just worry about their lack of push.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
HGT, once again, when they leave that base with more than the Ember, they have to smoke to do it. And they're going into the EG Roshan attempt. Ancient Brishnell comes through, will connect on Universe at the very least. 3 other heroes affected by the Ice Blast, and now they look for the Panda, but they can't stop him from splitting. He got it off just in time. ZSMJ is going to BKB. And now they're going to lose the Bat Rider, it seems. Caught out by the Panda Clap, just able to force that away. Retreats over to the high ground while the rest of the team is also on the run. The Fire Panda slapping S down, but not getting a crit just yet. Will they find a Wind Panda? Actually, in the end, the Panda Ultimate doesn't quite get anything accomplished except stalling tactics, which is enough time for Arteezy to claim the Aegis. So in the end, well worth it. Though, EG getting very aggressive here despite not having the split, feeling like with the Aegis and the Rabbit, they can still win this fight. If HGT try to fight. Oh god, no more Remnants, they might actually catch him. Oh, they might catch Cock anyway. They've got a Blink Grab available if they want to do it, and they will. Universe connects. That's on 3. Pretty Hawk caught out the Ember as well. Icy also isolated in the Cogs, now trying to run to the north. They're just being driven all the way back to the base. HGT, they're in danger of losing their first lane of Rex here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And this is where the Ancient Apparition pick really falls off. If you lose this many towers and you don't have an Ags, you don't have your level 2 ult, everyone on EG, you look at their HP pulls, 2,000 on the Panda, 1,500 on the Naga, and that's before the Mansa or the Heart comes out. Tied, of course, with the mech, and so if he lives through it, can just heal himself up, and the Kraken Shell as well. He's sitting at 1,400 PPD with 1,100 HP. Even Fear with the Aghanim's is a lot more, though. He dropped it for a moment to heal himself up as much as possible. And they just got the Ancient Apparition in the well with the Naga Illusion. I'm kind of at a loss here for HGT. It seems like at this point, it's just gonna hurdle and farm the Ember for ultra late game. Like, here comes Zai top lane. He's trying to go in against very close to the Radiant base without any backup, and he'll just kill off Icy solo nearly, but not quite. Then Cyclones the Doom and tries to pursue Icy. It might have been a bridge too far here for Zai. In fact, it looks like it was. Now he'll be forced to retreat. But as long as he doesn't go down here, doesn't really matter. Just creating time for Arteezy to farm the enemy jungle, push out the lanes, and the rest of his team. The Earth Spirit. Yeah, it's not supposed to, I don't think. Yeah, he's magic immune. That's kind of odd. I guess it's not that common of a panic, but or of an issue. Yeah, you see EG up 20k gold. This is kind of that window where you can look to end the game. Yeah, and the Purge will also make it harder for him to retreat with the Fire Remnant. So if they're not already placed, he's gonna have a hard time getting out of the fight. Yeah, exactly. If he doesn't do that, he's in trouble. And the thing is, like, you can have one placed and just ready to go, but you know, if you get into the fight as Ember, at some point you're gonna need to Remnant out to retreat, and that's where the diffuser blade can really hurt you.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're looking to go in. And once again, Arteezy's killing heroes off. I believe again, Ancient Apparition with his illusion. Now the Panda's play pop. DSMJ will jump directly into Fear. They're just ignoring Arteezy in this fight with the Aegis. Not really the best target, I suppose. So Icy will find Fear. Looks like he'll be denied with by the Doom. Arteezy getting another kill to Riptide and chasing DSMJ, looking for more. He's collected his triple kill. The one in the well and the two in the fight. And the Ravage is there to end it. EG celebrate. They take game one easily. Yeah. Actually, he was off trying to keyboard when that happened, but yeah, we'll go down again. Well, Winter, that's going to wrap up game one. It was a pretty clinical display